Man, that was shit right there. No sugarcoating it. No excuses. No nothing, man. That was just the shit of a performance right there. Um, Had to take a little, at least finish the day off before I just made an instant reaction video. I didn't really want to do that because I didn't want to overreact to a lot of things. So now that I've been able to sit down, think on it, chill, look at some NFL football and relax a little bit, I'm able to, go back into it and just think about how shit that performance was, man. Like, you can't say anything about defense. Now, that's the only positive. I mean, I mean, you got some positives going on the special teams. Even though I don't think that dude really touched that ball, we really got away with one. And if it wasn't for that, we would have lost the game against Houston, man, at home. Well, anyways, but man, Jackson Arnold stunk it up. That offensive line, I mean, I can't put the blame on them this game. I can't even look at them and just act like he didn't have a pocket to throw from. It just seemed like he would never take his check down. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, maybe I saw something different, but it seemed like he was just, I don't know, man, so jittery. So jittery. I mean, you get hit like you got hit last game, probably be a little jittery, but I mean, he's definitely got to calm down in that pocket. He's got the time. I don't know if maybe there's some issues with the receivers getting open, which is why he had to hold on to the ball so much. I don't know, man. It was just one ugly, ugly win. Now, positive that I can come out of it is we won, right? Like, we're undefeated right now. But I tell you one thing, man, if we put that type of performance on the field against a Tennessee, against an Ole Miss, against a Alabama, against a Missouri, against a LSU, hell, against a South Carolina, against a Tulane or Tulsa, who are we playing? Tulane, Tulsa? It don't matter. We're going to take L's. If we continue to play like that on offense, we're going to take L's. Vegas don't look too stupid right now. When I first seen that they had us at 7.5 wins, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, are y'all talking about Oklahoma? The Crimson and Cream, Boomer Sooner, Brent Venables, Jackson Arnold, fucking Danny Stutzman, like all the Billy Bowmans. Like, come on, you talking about us? Andrew Anthony, Nick Anderson, like. Gavin Sawchuk, like, come on, bro. Like, you talking about us? We're gonna 7.5 win total. They sound pretty fucking smart right now, man. It's just you just can't make this type of stuff up, man. Like, gosh, how do you play an offensive game like that? It was just disgusting. I mean, there's nothing positive that I can say about the offense other than the fact that offensive line actually did give him some time back there. But damn, that's it. That is it. I'm not even going to talk about the defense in this video because there's nothing to be said about that defense. That defense won us that game. Special teams won us that game. But Oklahoma, you talk about the team that's known for putting points on the board. We can't even get a damn first down. We can't even get a third down conversion. This is 2 games in a row where the third down conversions were looking like the way they looked. And guess what? It ain't going to get any easier. If we can't convert on third downs, now we're not going to be able to do it in the SEC. Our defense is out of this world. We might have the best defense in the nation. Don't get me wrong. We might have the best defense in the nation, even though we ain't played nobody. So you can't even really say that right now. But, god damn, I know they say defense wins championships, but can you get a little offense in there too? Like, you got to have the offense. Disappointing, man. Disappointing. I'm not even going to go too crazy on this video. I'm not going to make it long. Like, it's just disappointing. There's nothing to be said. There's nothing more you can say other than that was a shit of a performance that Seth Luttrell called on that field. Jackson Arnold played on that field. The receivers seemed like they couldn't get open. And when they did get open, Jackson Arnold overthrew him like a mug. Running backs couldn't find no holes. Maybe that's one L that I could think about the offensive line, where they cannot make any push in the interior for some reason. Like, it's just nothing positive about this offense at all. And we were all talking. They were talking to us, like they were telling us, like, what can happen if you get rid of Jeff Lebby, right? Like, y'all have y'all don't have offensive issues right now. Y'all have a top 5 offense. So if y'all are begging for Jeff Lebby's job to be gone, you know what can happen, right? Looks like it's happening. 2 games in, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's why I didn't want to make this video. Listen to me now. Imagine what I would have sounded like if I would have pressed play, if I would have pressed record right after the game. It would have been overreactions left and right. But, man, it's like, you expect so much from this offense. And don't get me wrong, we had like 2 offensive linemen out. Andrew Anthony, Nick Anderson, our top 2 receivers from last year aren't even playing right now. I mean, we still trying to figure out what's going on at running back. At this point, Taylor Tatum is the guy. Barnes, man, I mean, he runs hard, but goddamn, like, can you? Whatever, man. Whatever. And I made a video talking shit about UT in that Michigan game. Not gonna upload it. I'm not finna make myself look stupid. Come on, I live in Austin, Texas. You think I'm finna? No, come on now. Damn shame, bro. Damn shame, man. Disappointing week. Only thing we can think about that's positive is we do have a defense that can win us games when they need to, because they definitely needed to. And then on top of that, we can also just be happy with the win. I mean, who's to say if we would have went to Houston if we would have won that game? I mean, golly, that's crazy. Aren't they coming into the year? Weren't they like ranked number 13th out of 14 teams in the Big 12 or something? Man, I know we like to start out the year. We like to start out years slow. We like to get things figured out. Normally, we don't really figure everything out up until the Texas game. Then at that point, it's like that's kind of where we peak at for the most part. But man, we got business we gotta take care of before Texas week this year. We gotta play Ole Miss. We gotta play Tennessee. We gotta play South Carolina. Like, we gotta play Tulsa. Like, Tulsa, Tulane. I don't know, man. God damn. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter who we play. If we play offense like we played offense on Saturday, it's not gonna be good, man. That shit was garbage. And I'm not calling for Seth Luttrell's job. I'm not calling for Jackson Arnold's job. For everybody out there trying to make it seem like Michael Hawkins can do better than Jackson Arnold at this point, you gotta realize, man, this kid is young. He's a puppy in this game. Like, and no disrespect at all. I'm not saying that he can't learn the offense, but there's a reason why these 5-star players are accepting a redshirt year, because they know they got to get the offense down. Jackson Arnold has did that. He's been through that. And you can't even really call the offense, all that vanilla stuff, all that offense is vanilla, defense is vanilla. It's cool when you scoring points and when you got points on the board and when you moving the ball. But goddamn, there's no excuse why you cannot get a first down. We cannot drive the ball down the field. Oklahoma University cannot drive the ball down the field. And we're talking about Temple Owls defense. We're talking about Houston Cougars defense. We're not talking about Tennessee defense. We're not talking about Ole Miss defense. We're not talking about Alabama defense. We're not talking about LSU defense, although they may be trash. We're not talking about Missouri defense. We're not talking about Texas defense, bro. We cannot move the ball against Temple. We cannot move the ball against Houston. Now, I still got hope because I feel like there's a lot of growth that needs to be done, and I feel like we're going to make that growth, and I feel like, you know, we'll be right before Tennessee. Let's put it that way. We better be right before Tennessee. But I'm confident that we'll be right before Tennessee. I just think that we got a lot of injuries on that offensive side, man. Like, that defense is that you put that defense on any team, they're going to win the championship. That is a defensive juggernaut of a team that we have at Oklahoma. That defense is winning a championship with any offense that you can think of in this league. But if we can't figure out an offense on our end, we're gonna waste it. We're gonna waste it. Don't get me wrong. We're gonna be good next year too. I don't expect us to fall off crazy next year. But I don't think that we're not gonna have a Danny Stutzman. We're not gonna have a Billy Bowman. Like, you get the point. There's some key players that deserve a ring right now, and they deserve to have an offense that's going to put points on the board and keep them off the field here and there so they don't have to play a whole freaking game and win by themselves. It's the reason why you have a defense, and it's the reason why you have an offense. It's not just defense and special teams. What's going on? Like, I really don't understand what's going on. I said 6 minutes ago I was finna cut this video off. That's how you know, man, I couldn't have made this video after the game. It may have been more entertaining, don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't have been nice. Let's put it that way. But positive message of the day, goddamn it, we won. And this is the craziest part about that positive message of the day. If we can win a game like we won that game against Houston, playing offense the way we played offense against Houston, you can win at anything in life. I can win at anything in life. Because, goddamn it, we should have lost that game. We were supposed to lose. But a good team finds a way to win the game. Positive message of the day. Because it ain't really too much positive you can think about when it comes to that game outside of the defense, outside of the defense and special teams, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong, that is a large majority of the game. But when you can't score points on the, man, it's just, oh, man, it's ugly, bro. That is ugly. Ugly game, ugly win, but it was a win. Boomer Sooner, man. Keep your heads up. I know y'all are probably out there yelling fire Seth Luttrell. Y'all are definitely saying Jackson Arnold's not the guy. We ain't gonna jump to those conclusions. We're not gonna jump overboard right now, okay? Just know though, this is a wake-up call to the fan base to let you know what can happen this year. We can really get our ass beat this year, for real. You saw what I saw. A lot of teams is whooping that team's ass if we play like that. It's just, boy, that shit was ugly, man. But yeah, man, that's all I got, bro. That's all I got for you. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, man. At least our Sooners are balling out in the league, man. I'm thinking about coming out with like a Sunday Sooner, thing. I don't know. Go over the Sooners balling out in the league right now. Baker Mayfield's winning. Jalen Hurts won. Jalen Hurts did all right. Freaking Joe Mixon went crazy today. Ramondre Stevenson went crazy today. Caleb Williams won. Kyler Murray, he had a nice game. I think they might have lost, though. But I don't know, man. Like, hey, we got good things happening on Sundays at Oklahoma. But goddamn it, Saturday was a wake-up call. So, we're going to figure out who we are. We're going to figure out who we really are against a good team next week. And then SEC play after that. So I hope he ready, man. I hope he ready. But this game is definitely raised an alarm to the fan base. And you know how we are. When alarm is raised, we asking for somebody to get fired. That's just how it goes around here. I said that at the spring game, on my spring game vlog or whatever. Like, hey, if you don't do right, you might get called left, goddamn. I mean, but anyways, man, that's just in our DNA, man. That's just is what it is. But at least we came up with the dub.